Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in for another video. And as you can see by the title, this video really details, I guess you would say, triggers or different instances that you can look out for to see if your job is making you sick. Okay, now I broke it down into, I guess you would say, the top 5 reasons. Now they might not be the top 5 for you, but they're definitely on the list. So this is just kind of a way for you to be able to gauge if your job is making you sick. So number 1, anxiety. What I'm coming to realize is there are a lot of people in this world that deal with anxiety. A lot of people are starting to talk about it now, but I think people were very, very selective on who they told about anxiety, or they didn't want to be judged. They were scared to tell people. People may not have understood anxiety maybe 10 or 15 years ago, but now people are starting to talk out about it. And I feel like a lot of the reasons why people experience anxiety, I think it's starting to grow. You know what I mean? It's multifaceted. So I feel like, you have different types of anxiety. You have social anxiety and, just different things like that. But I would say, if y'all see me keep looking, I'm looking out for my basket because I'm at curbside picking up my groceries. So I'm just looking to see when they come out. A lot of people deal with anxiety. Now, if this is your first time watching any of my videos, then yes, I do deal with anxiety. I manage it. It's been over 10 years, I would say now, 10 or 11 years, something like that. When it first began to happen to me, I had no idea what it was. I was going in and out the hospital, calling 911, thinking I'm about to check up out of here because of my rapid heartbeat. And it's not a laughing matter. I'm just thinking about the instances that I experienced. So sometimes when people are reliving something that's not too good, sometimes they laugh it off to lessen the blow. Okay, so don't want to offend anyone, but yeah, if you feel anxious in the morning as soon as you get up because you have to go to work, if you feel anxious when you walk inside of the building because you know what you have to deal with, whether it's management, whether it's the customers, whether it's co-workers, you just don't like the environment is toxic, that can cause anxiety. Okay, and then it'll manifest physically within your body. So you'll have a lot of different things that can attach to the anxiety as well, which takes me into the number 2, which is depression. You can go into a depression, a deep depression, to the point where you withdraw from other people. You don't want to talk to anyone. It just really puts a damper on who you really are, on your life. You just don't want to do anything. A lot of times it's because you're so drained from that particular job, you don't have the energy. But then on top of that, it's just like, what's the use of me getting out, enjoying myself, or going out with family or friends or my loved ones? Because it's just like, you get 2 days off, and some people work 7 days a week, but just say you work a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, you get 2 days off. Those days go so quickly because one day you washing clothes, you cleaning your house, you going grocery shopping, you taking care of kids, you doing whatever it is, if you have children. Sunday, some people may go to church, some people may use that as a rest day, but that's really only one day, and then you go back to the grind of work. So that could be very depressing. And then coupled with, you don't like your job. There's the depression and anxiety. And then that goes into 3, being unhappy. You're unhappy with the job and just the entire situation. And it starts to really, those are my groceries right there. I may have to cut it here and then record another video and merge it. I'll be back. Okay, I am back. All right, so as I was stating previously, the unhappy topic. So everything just kind of flows into each other. So it's like, you're anxious about it. It causes depression, which in turn causes you to be unhappy about the situation as a whole. And then it goes into 4, which is developing physical ailments. So remember I said, like, the anxiety is like a physical manifestation. It starts manifesting in your body with the palpitations and the high heart rate and different things like that. It goes in alignment with that as well. So you'll notice that you start to have a lot more headaches. You may have migraines. You might feel foggy. You just don't feel yourself. You don't feel 100%. You feel drained, you feel weak, you feel lethargic at times. You start to develop stomach issues. So, you know, you may have issues digesting your food. You may have you may develop, what do you call that, constipation. You may also deal with, you know, a lot of that worry is very stressful on the stomach and the lining of your stomach. Like, you internalize things many different ways. Like, sometimes it may cause panic attack or anxiety, so it deals with your chest. Sometimes it goes to your head, because I do all of these, right? So sometimes I may be in a mode where and it's affecting my head, so I start to get headaches and different things like that. And then sometimes you internalize it goes to your stomach. So when you're in a worry, more of an intense worry, just very, very worried about something. So that may be because you're worried that you don't know how much longer you could stay at this job, or you're not sure how much longer they're going to keep you at this job, because they see that you're unhappy, or they see that you're not performing up to par. But the reason is because of everything that's going on with that particular position. So, you know, sometimes it may develop into stomach issues. So you'll notice that, like I said before in a previous video, when I was so stressed about a job, like my stomach would, it literally felt like my stomach was churning every day. I could hear the processes of my stomach. Like, when you don't notice something, like, your body automatically works for itself, by itself. So you don't pay attention to you breathing unless there's a change or something wrong, or you have difficulty with it. You don't pay attention to your blinking unless something is different about the blinking. So when your stomach process is different, you're like, wait a minute, I'm laying in the bed, I just hear all of this churning. It hurts, and then it makes you not want to eat. Then it kind of makes you weak. Then it makes you depressed. Then all of it plays in together. Okay, so those are the top 5. I'm looking at my list just to make sure I kind of went down the row. But obviously it's more. If there's more, y'all please put it down in the comment section so we all can share and people can be able to recognize. Sometimes you need somebody else to tell you. Sometimes, you know, somebody close to you might tell you and you don't really listen, but somebody else you don't know can tell you something, and you'll be like, oh yeah, you know what, that's right. And the person close to you like, I've been telling you that, you know. So sometimes, you know, you may need to hear it from an outside source, and that kind of gets, you know, the thought process is churning in your mind. You're like, okay, what can I do about this, you know? So like I said, discuss down in the comment section what are some other things that you've experienced. If you are not satisfied with your job and you just notice a change in your body, what are some of the things that you're experiencing? Talk to you soon. Peace.